by the entry, the stop loss, and the take profits, right? Now, the beautiful thing about this app is you guys are going to receive trade ideas, and you're simply going to copy the entry, the stop, and the take profit into your MT4, right? If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how to do that a little bit later on. Now, off to the right of the entry price, there's this little button. It's a copy to clipboard button. It'll copy it just the same way you copy a text message or a meme from one friend to the next. You'll be able to copy that and then paste it in. There's going to be notes on each trade as well. We'll tell you how many pips and stop losses, potentially what we're looking for, so on and so forth, right? Now, from there, we got the search button. In the search button, you'll be able to search through all the trades, the like when they were sent out, the befores, the afters, so on and so forth. In the tutorials, you're going to have an introduction to Steady, how to use the Steady app. You'll have a real risk management video, risk to reward training, and half of that stuff is what I'm gonna be going over with y'all today. You're gonna have access to that regardless. Now, after that, you're gonna have access to the chat. Now, in the chat, you're gonna have updates, notifications, trades hitting take profit, trades hitting targets, trades going whatever, little education, screen recordings, things of that nature. Now, when you click on the settings button, there's going to be settings and calculator. The settings are just notification settings, and the calculator is where the real sauce comes in, right? Now, if you're trading Forex on MetaTrader 4, this calculator will save your life, right? So this is an in-app Steady calculator, and on this in-app Steady calculator, what we do is we give you the currency pair that we're trading, right? So whether it's Euro USD, USD CAD, whatever it might be, you're gonna get the currency pair that we're trading, followed by an account size, aka you're going to put your account balance in. So first thing is you pick the currency pair you're trading, and then you're going to put your account balance in, whether you got $100, $1,000, $1 million, whatever it might be. You're going to pick how much percentage of your account you want to risk. You'll enter the amount of pips, the stop losses on the given trade, and based on your account size, the percentage you're willing to risk, and how many pips the stop loss is, it's going to tell you you're going to be putting a 24 lot into your MT4, maybe a 2 lot, maybe a 0.2, maybe whatever it is. It's all based on your account size, right? So the beautiful thing about Steady is you guys are going to be able to take these swing trades. Now, you're going to receive a trade. From there, you're going to go to the calculator. You're going to enter in your account balance, how much you want to risk, and how many pips the stop loss is. From there, it's going to give you your lot size. So you can copy and paste that into your MT4, and then we can cash out from there, right? Now, that's going to be the intro or walkthrough of the actual app, right? I kid you not, this calculator is super sick because it's going to help you stay focused, and it's going to help you consistently grow your account and focus on risk to reward, right? Now, I got a presentation set up for y'all as well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply pull this up. Now, when it comes down to Steady, family, what I want you guys to understand is on Steady, our motto is this, is we trade smart, not often. What that means is on Steady, you're going to be able to trade less and make more money, right? Trading Forex is different than trading HFX, right? A lot of y'all have been able to learn how to make money fast, which is amazing. But, with Steady, what we do is we teach you how to make your money go far. There's a big difference between fast and far, right? And when it comes down to it, what Steady really is, family, is it's just a swing trading and an intraday trading tool, right? You're going to look to get about 4 to 8 trades a week. Now, on Steady, and when it comes down to Forex, you're making money based on the distance the market is going compared to the time that you're in a trade, right? So we're looking for very large movements in the market to where we can maximize the amount of money we're able to make in the market. So you might see this and you say 4 to 8 trades doesn't sound like a lot of trades, but I promise you that these are the highest quality opportunities that you could potentially be taking, right? And when it comes down to educators, we got 3 different languages. And the type of trades you can expect is there's going to be pending orders for those people that are a little bit more busy. We ought to just come in and copy and paste. There's going to be those market execution trades where you could just get in right then and there on the spot. And then there's going to be live session trades as well. Now in the live sessions, there's trading analysis, meaning we're just going over the market. There's New York session, there's a London session, there's education, and there's a boot camp as well. Now, when it comes down to it, the power is in your hands with Steady. Steady's an add-on in the academy. It's $22 a month. It's included in the elite pack. And on Steady, we combine 20 plus years of experience in the market to help you guys make money, right? Now, what makes Steady different from everything else in the academy is this. Steady's main focus is percentage-based risk to reward. in comparison to pip counts, right? Now, what that means is, you know, a lot of people will, you know, they might talk to you and tell you how many pips they're catching, right? At the end of the day, you can catch 1,000 pips, but I'm not necessarily too impressed, because how much are you risking to make that 1,000 pips? That's what I look at, right? Now, when it comes down to it, because we focus on percentage-based risk to reward in comparison to pip counts, what that allows us to do is it allows you, being busy, to be able to remain profitable even after taking losses in the market, right? I can teach you how to win less trades. I can show you how to win less than or win less than whatever you're doing and make more money with steady, right? Now, we have a good win rate, but the thing is in this industry, people are not very consistent, right? So what we did is, with the strategy on steady, we made a system to where even if you're losing trades, you can always remain profitable, right? Now, what steady focuses on is risk to reward. If you guys know what risk to reward is, drop a one in the chat for me real quick. If you guys know what risk to reward is, drop a one in the chat for me real quick. Cool. And if you don't, it's no sweat, because I'm gonna teach y'all. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. So when it comes down to steady, there's different, when it comes down to trading in general, there's gonna be different risk to reward ratios you're able to trade, right? If you've ever been on TradingView, you're gonna see this long position tool and this short position tool. People use them, right? All this means is where the green and the red meet would be your entry. Top of the green would be your take profit on a buy. The bottom of the red would be a stop. On a selling example, this is where you would enter. If it goes down, you're in profit. If it goes up, here's your stop loss, right? Simple as that. Now, when it comes down to it, there's different risk to reward ratios you can have when it comes down to your trading, right? So example of risk to reward is, we got 3 examples right in front of you guys. The first one is a 1 to 2 and 1 to 1, and then we have a 1 to 2, and the last one is a 1 to 3, right? Now, when it comes down to it, what I want you guys to understand is these ratios are very simple. 1 to 1 means if I'm risking 100 pips, I'm gaining 100 pips. It means that if I'm risking 1% of my trading account, I'm gaining 1%. If I'm risking $10, I'm gaining $10. If I'm risking an apple to gain 1 apple, right? Very simple. 1 to 2, risk 1 apple to gain 2, risk 1% to gain 2%, risk $1,000, make $2,000, so on and so forth, right? And 1 to 3, same concept. You risk 1 to gain 3. You risk an apple, you gain 3. You risk $100 to make $300, right? Now, when it comes down to it, what I want you guys to understand is, I looked at this trading industry as a total, right? And I'm not necessarily talking about I Am Mastery Academy. I'm talking about the thousands and millions of people that are trading all over the world, right? Trading is bigger than just Forex and HFX. You know, there's day trading, there's stocks, there's options, there's commodities, there's futures, there's all these people that are trading, right? Now, in this trading industry in general, what they say is the average trader is going to be a very low accuracy trader, right? They say the industry average is that the average trader is going to be a very low accuracy trader, right? Now, knowing that, you know, the industry standard says that 90% of people are going to lose 90% of their money within 90 days of them funding their account, right? So when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's one statistic about this market. The next statistic I saw was, they say the average trader trading on their own, whatever it might be, they're only winning 3 out of 10 trades that they're taking. So I said, okay, in this industry where people aren't winning on a very high win rate, in an industry where people aren't really set up to win, how can I create a strategy which will help people remain profitable even if they're losing more than they're winning, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on percentage-based risk to reward. Now, I mentioned that earlier. This is what this means. Instead of risking money in pips and dollar figures on your account, you're going to start focusing on risking percentages of your account. The reason the calculator was set up in percentages, because I want you guys to treat this as a profession and not a hobby, right? You know, one of my mentors told me that they're like, if you treat something like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby, right? When I heard that, I was like, damn, okay, that's a nugget. And then he said the second part of that was, if you treat something like a hobby, not only is it going to pay you as a hobby, but he said majority of hobbies don't actually make you any money. They actually cost you money, right? So when it came down to it, I was just like, okay, well, we got to observe everybody else and do the opposite of what they're doing, right? So when it comes down to it, we're focused on percentage-based risk reward. That means instead of risking money and dollar figures on your account, you're risking percentages of your account and you're using good risk reward trades, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this 3 out of 10 example, or we're going to take it on all 3 of these setups. We'll take 10 trades here, 10 trades here, 10 trades here, and we're going to look at the outcome, right? And now, you know, we're not really big on the hype and the rah-rah. We're really big on the numbers and the facts and the statistics, right? The facts is this, family. When it comes down to risk to reward ratios, we got a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2, and a 1-to-3, right? A 1-to-1 means this. Whatever you're risking, you're going to be gaining 3 times as much, right? Or 1-to-1, I'm sorry. 1-to-1 means this. Whatever you're risking, you're gaining the same thing. So if you risk 1%, you're gaining 1%. So on your 3 wins, you're up 3%. After 7 losses, you're down 7%. Your total outcome after those 10 trades is going to be a negative 4%, right? Not too hot. At a 1-to-2, you're risking 1% to gain 2. So on your 3 wins, you're up 6%. On your 7 losses, you're down 7. Total outcome after those 10 trades is going to be negative 1%. The last one's going to be a 1-to-3. With a 1-to-3, you're risking 1% to gain 3. So on those 3 wins, you're up 9%. On those 7 losses, you're down 7. Now the total outcome after those 10 trades is a positive 2. Now this isn't huge by any means, but I just showed you how you can lose 7 out of 10 trades and still remain profitable, right? Think about this. I'll give you guys a great example. You know, tonight's game 5 of the NBA finals, right? If Devin Booker is shooting 3 out of 10, his coach might sit him on the bench, right? Yo, if you go bowling with your husband or your wife or whoever you're with, or if you're with some friends, if you can only hit 3 out of 10 pins, there's no way in hell you're going to win the game unless they're hitting less pins than you are, right? So when it comes down to it on steady, what I want you guys to understand is the average take profit 1 is about a 1-to-3 to 1-to-5. You know, we got some trades going 1-to-10, 1-to-15, 1-to-20, 1-to-30, so on and so forth, and beyond, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to give you guys a visual example of kind of how we trade, right? On the left, there's 2, and the right. So there's trade 1 and trade 2. This is a trade that I actually had sent out on steady. Let's say this is just the next generic trader trading, right? Let's say these guys, they both have the same entry, same take profit, different size stop losses because they have different understandings of the market. Now, what's able to happen is this, is let's say trader 1, let's say this is my man Garrett. Let's say trader 2 is, let's just call this trader 2 Bob, right? We got Garrett and Bob. Yo, if your name is Bob, you know, sorry, I'm definitely not picking on you. You know, it is what it is. So we got Garrett and Bob, right? They both got $200 in their account. They're both willing to risk 3% on this trade, right? So Garrett has $200 in account. He's going to be risking $6. Bob has $200 in his account. He's also going to be risking $6. Bob has a 50 pip stop loss because his mentor told him always give the trade room to breathe. Garrett's been tapping in with us on steady, so he understands how to get precise sniper entries in the market. Now, Bob has to risk $6 over 50 pips, so he's going to be using a very small lot size, 10 cents per pip. Garrett's risking $6 over 6 pips, so he's able to use a bigger lot size, right? Now, factor this in, family. Bob takes his trade. He risks $6. He makes 24. He risks 3%. He gains 12%. Honestly, that's a really good trade if you ask me, right? But on steady, what we do is we teach you how to maximize the amount of money you're able to make and pull out of the market on each position, because we teach you about how to get precise trades and risk to reward ratios. Now, Bob risks 3% to gain 12. And Garrett risks 3% to gain 100%. He risks $6 to make 200. This guy risks $6 to make 24. Now, you might say, how is that possible? And it's because we don't focus on pips or any of that extra stuff on steady. We focus on the risk to reward. One trade was a 1-to-4. Means whatever you risk, you gain 4 times as much. The other trade was a 1-to-32. This means that whatever you risk, you gain 32 times as much, right? Now on steady, what we do is we teach you how to over leverage your account without having to risk more than 1 to 2 to 3% max, right? Because factor this in. All right. Bob risks 1%, he gains 4. He risks 2%, he gains 8. He risks 3%, he gains 12. And Garrett risks 1%, he gained 32. He risks 2%, he gained 64. He risks 3%, he gained, you know, damn near like 99.999%, whatever it might be, right? Now, when it comes down to it, like I said, we're all about the facts and the statistics and the math, right? You know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. This is the accuracy. This is the average earnings in the sense of risk to reward ratio. This is 20% accuracy, 30, 40, 50, and 60. This is a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, 1-to-5, right? Check this out, family. On a 1-to-1, it means if you're risking $10, you're gaining $10, right? Unless you're 60% accurate or more, you're not going to be profitable trading at a 1-to-1, right? What does that mean? 1-to-1 means you risk 10 to gain 10. That means unless you're winning 60% of all the trades you're taking, you're not going to be profitable. And being profitable doesn't mean you're up millions and millions of thousands of dollars. Nah, it just means that your account is up, right? At a 1-to-2, unless you're winning 40% of your trades, you're not profitable. At a 1-to-3, we already talked about it. Unless you're winning 30% of your trades, you're not profitable. At a 1-to-4, you're breaking even at 1-to-4. And then at 1-to-5, you could be winning 2 out of 10 trades and you're going to remain profitable. Now, what I tell you guys earlier, on steady, the average target one is about a 1-to-3 to a 1-to-5, right? And then we have some swings that extend and go further and they go the distance, right? Now, I want to show you guys some trades we took on steady. Now, before is this on the left is a screenshot of the steady app. On the right is the after, right? I took this one a little bit too premature. This trade ended up finishing, but this was a trade on Euro odd. Maybe the market went up 160 plus pips, right? Which is amazing. But what's more impressive was this trade was a 1-to-9. 1-to-9 means whatever you're risking on that trade, you're gaining 9 times as much, right? Let's go to the next one. On steady, every trade you're going to take is going to be a pinpoint sniper entry, or it's going to be a very small loss, right? Here was a sell limit that Mr. John Dollery gave us. The entry price was 78,450. If we look right here, it says 78,450. Perfect pinpoint sniper entry. This trade was about a 1-to-6 whenever we closed it. 1-to-6 means whatever you're risking, you're making 6 times as much, whether it's a dollar figure or a percentage. Let's go to the next one. This was a trade on GBP CAD, right? And like Garrett said in the beginning, we're leaving notes. I said, looking to market execute on this idea. Prices near the entry, 17 pips, stop loss. This trade's a 1-to-9. This was a trade that literally went 1-to-9. What that means is whatever you risk, you made 9 times as much. On this one, I took an 8 lot on this trade. I ended up making a couple $1,000 on it, right? Now, here's 4 trades that I took, right? That GBP CAD trade is right here. Now, what I want you guys to understand is this, is between these 4 trades, I'm risking $2,000 between 4 trades, right? Now, I'm up $10,000. In the sense of risk to reward, that was a 1-to-5. I risked 2,000, but I'm up 10, right? That's the type of things that we do on steady. Now, let me see if there's any more. Yeah, so here's an NZD-JPY. We gave you guys this trade. You sold it. These are trades that you might have to sit in for a couple of days. This is a trade you took on July 13th. You didn't really cash out until July 16th. But when it comes down to it, as the market keeps going and dropping and going in the distance, you're able to make more and more and more money, right? Now, for the month of June, these were the results that we had. We won 14 trades. Those 14 trades gave us about 1,467 profitable pips. Now, we also had 8 losses. Those 8 losses combined totaled out to be about 100 pips, right? What does that mean for you? It means that this is the lowest you could risk, and this is potentially how much you could have made if you took every trade, and then potentially how much you could have lost if you took every loss based on the lot size, right? This is something some chairman sent me. She said that for the month, we lost 100 pips, we gained 1,400. So on a 0.01, the smallest lot size, you could have risked $10 and made 146 for the month. You could have risked $20 max on a 0.02, made 293. Risk $30 max to gain 440. Risk $40 max to gain 560. 50 to make 733. Lost $60 for the month to gain 880. Lost $70 for the month to gain 1,000. 80, 90, 100. You could have lost $100 for the month to made 1,460 if you took every win and you took every loss, right? Now, when it comes down to it on steady, what I want you to understand is steady is like playing baseball. If you strike out, it's no big deal. It's a small loss, right? But when we hit on a trade, it's a big win, right? And because of this risk to reward ratio, we're able to lose trades, 8 trades out of 22, and still be profitable, right? If we do the math on this, each trade in this example was about 100 pips that we gained. If you do the math on this, each trade that we lost was about like 8 point something pips that we had lost, right? So when it comes down to it, or like 12 pips that we had lost. Now, when it comes down to it, family, what I want y'all to take away from this is study is a tool where you don't really have to be the best trader. You just have to be the best student, the best at tapping in and copying and pasting, right? So, we like to hit them out of the park. And this is going to be how you're going to copy and paste the trades from Steady. You're going to get a trade from Steady. It's going to give you the entry, the stop loss, the take profit. It'll tell you the currency pair up top. Now you'll find that currency pair. You'll put in the lot size based on the math we tell you. It'll tell you it's a buy limit, sell limit, whatever. You'll just click right here, change it to that. And then it gives you an entry price, which you can just copy and paste. Stop loss, which you'll just be able to copy and paste. And then take profit, which you'll be able to copy and paste, right? Now, just for the sake of time, family, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you guys can tap in with the Go Live if you really want to learn more about how to trade this way. The Steady is just trading ideas, right? But the real value is when you come in and go live, you'll scroll down to where it says strategies education. You can click Steady, and then you got access to myself and Mr. John Dollery, right? Mauricio, and we got a new trader, Gene. I don't know why it's my picture up there, but Gene's going to be trading the New York session. Now, you guys can come in and, you can go through the favorite sessions. I don't really have much of a course or anything set up. But, I got some videos y'all can watch. Mr. John Dollery does too. And then y'all can definitely tap in, right? Now, when it comes down to it, what I want y'all to understand is that, it's really easy to add Steady to the pack as well. Depending on whatever package you're on, whether it's FRX or DCX or HFX, or if you already have the Elite, you already have access to this. But if not, all you got to do when it comes down to adding Steady to your package is very simple. You just got to log in to im.academy. Once you log in, you're going to go to the menu. From there, you're going to go into your shopping cart. And you're going to scroll down to where you see it say Steady. Now, once you find that, you're just going to simply zoom in. There's going to be a little tick to check off next to Steady. Tick that or check that little box. Scroll down, add your payment method, check out, and then you got access to the app, right? Now, when it comes down to it, guys, Steady is all about you trading less and you making more. It's about you building more so of a portfolio compared to anything else, right? But guys, I had this PowerPoint set up for you guys, and we finished it a little bit earlier than what I was thinking. What I would like you guys to do from here is really just be students and tap in on the live sessions, right? Now, let me see if there's anything else that we didn't really cover in today's presentation really quickly. The last thing I'll tell you guys, family, is, when it comes down to it, the trades that you're going to be taking with us on Steady, they're going to have the best risk to reward opportunities possible. So when it comes down to it, guys, what I want y'all to take away from today's training is just going to be the fact that you could trade less and make more and spend more time launching your business, spend more time building your organization, spend more time, with your family, with your loved ones, and doing whatever it is that you do on a day-to-day basis, right? Steady is something where you could depend on us and the team to make sure you and your team are staying fed, right? When it comes down to FRX specifically. But, when it comes down to it, guys, I really appreciate y'all taking the time out of your day to be on today's training. I hope you guys enjoyed today's training. What I'd like to do is maybe sometime in this next upcoming week, I'm going to connect with Garrett and we can set up a time where we could actually kind of hop on the charts and do more of an in-depth, analysis, right? But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate y'all for taking your time out of the day. I hope you guys tap in with us on Steady, and I really appreciate the time to be able to speak with y'all. So with that being said, family, hope you guys have a blessed day. And Garrett, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to you, my brother. And thank you guys for having me once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all give it up to Justin, man. Keep showing that love. Keep showing that appreciation. Dropping the fire in the chat, guys. Man, I hope you guys was really paying attention, because when I look at Steady, it's really for that person that, doesn't have a lot of time to always make the live sessions, doesn't always have a lot of time to be able to watch a trade play out that may take some hours. Like, Steady is pretty much, like I said, having a rich assistant send you trading ideas all throughout the day that are accurate, guys. One thing that I really love about it, because I understand that a lot of you guys are new to Forex. Like some of y'all have never traded Forex. You came in through HFX. Most of the people that's on this call came through HFX, never traded Forex before. So for you guys to really like start to learn it, I feel like the best way to learn it is by taking accurate signals and taking accurate trades from someone else. That way you're learning how to win. You're learning how to have accurate trades yourself. Not only do they send you the trade, they send you the chart too. It's one thing to get a trade sent to you, just some numbers saying buy here, stop loss here, take profit here, but they're also sending the whole trading idea to you so you can start actually seeing what are they seeing for you to be able to see those same type of patterns yourself, guys. Trading isn't nothing but remembering the patterns. The better you can get at remembering the patterns of the candlesticks, the trends, the support, the resistance zones, the better that you can get at just remembering that and seeing it and being able to understand, okay, this is happening, so this is about to happen. That's all it's going to take for you to become that profitable trader every single day, every single week. And I believe with this tool, guys, the reason why we titled it what we titled, you're going to have steady profits, guys, steady profits. If you choose to use Steady, guys, definitely go add that to your package, guys. That another tool. One thing that I do say, like find like 2 tools mixed with Go Live. Like I think that is the perfect type of lifestyle when it comes down to just having consistent profits. So maybe use Steady with a different tool that you use on HFX or cryptocurrency, and then always be on your Go Live sessions, because the more you learn it, the better that you guys will be able to go find your own trade. So Justin, I definitely appreciate you for coming on, sharing the gems, always just leading the way, continue to provide value for the family, the whole IM family. Thank you for coming on here, spreading the gems to the fam on here, guys. I know they definitely appreciate it. We got a motto that we're BTT, builders that trade. So a lot of people are on here that are builders and they understand the concept of actually using the services. And I love that about our academy. I love that about this group. So definitely appreciate you, Justin.
I appreciate you, bro. I would say definitely let me know if we could hop on sometime next week. We could do more of like an in-depth, like maybe we could do like an hour of just like charting. I can show them more about the strategy and stuff like that.
Nah, absolutely. I'm down with that, and I know they'll love that. They'll love that also because they love that.
Yeah, I didn't want to tease them today and not be able to teach them everything. I got a op call I have to start here in 10 minutes for my team.
Hey,
but I didn't want to give them a little teaser and then not I don't want to get on the charts for just a second, not be able to show them the full depth of what the possibility is. So I'd say maybe sometime the next week we could tap back in and really cook up some sauce on the charts.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's set that up, guys. Drop some fire in the chat if you'll love that, man. For him to come back, give you guys the gems, give you guys the sauce on how he finds those accurate, entry points, guys. I would love for that. So yeah, we're gonna set that up. I know you guys, man. Y'all love getting y'all profits, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. So huge shout out to everybody that was plugged in with us. Huge shout out to all the leaders. Like I said, thank you again, Justin. Everybody put thanks, Justin, in the chat just to show your, gratitude, show that you're appreciative of him taking time out his busy day, guys, his busy schedule. Like you said, he just came on, did a training, and now he's about to go do an op call, guys. Like, leading by example, man. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you all have a blessed Tuesday. Let's get it. Let's go. Thanks, Justin, again. We up out of here.